Hey guys, welcome to Messages for Collective. My name is Kayla and I am so happy that you are here for this Virgo reading. This is going to be for anyone with Virgo as their sun, moon, or rising. Cross watchers are welcome. Flip the energy if needed, and please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Can we work on that, guys? Because I feel like people really take things like that really aren't meant for them and get upset about it, and you shouldn't. This is not, remember that there are a lot of other people watching. So that is my little rant. I'm done. We're gonna shuffle one more time and get right into it. All right, let's see what's going on for Virgo. Ooh, some type of fast moving energy. I wonder if it's with this Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords. Eights are intellectual. There's something about your mind or what you're thinking or what you want to have happen. They're also, to me, it's like the energy of just the world. Like think about it. The figure eight. It's always moving, right? It's always moving. And so I'm kind of looking at it like that too. So it's something about communication. An offer. So there's something about a fast-moving energy, maybe to pull you out of an energy of being stuck. So we might be coming out of the stuck energy. Maybe we're finally speaking our mind and saying what we want. Because I get that with the King of Swords, is somebody is like being bold about how they feel or what they want, which creates a lot of really positive energy, right? It's like being open about who you are or what you want or what you're looking to do. It's like creating a lot of positive energy. With this Four of Wands, it's like, I almost get this energy of like your soul tribe, you know, or not even your soul tribe, like your they're not in the physical, right? So it would be like your spirit guides, and everybody's like singing almost. Like I just get this, it's really happy energy. It's actually quite beautiful. There is also an energy of like maybe feeling like you don't need to, you can't teach me anything. I don't need to know anything else because I know what I'm doing. And there's an aha moment coming, bold, an energy of like, and I want to say an aha moment. It's almost an epiphany. It's like feeling as if almost that you don't need to learn anything, and then realizing, wait a minute, maybe I do. Or maybe there's more to something than I thought before with that aha moment. It's like this is a lot about your mental, how you're thinking, what you're feeling, but mostly what you're thinking. It's like it stems from what you're feeling, but it's like a lot of what you're thinking, you know. You may be quick to cut things off, maybe just as a protection, or you know you want to protect yourself, but you may be finding out that you don't have to cut everything off or everything out. I'm not sure how to explain that, but I'll figure it out. There could be an energy of you cutting out some negative thinking, some negative thoughts about something. It's like maybe you always thought things should go a certain way, or because I've got the devil here, but when I feel this energy for this devil, I feel things aren't always going to be the way I thought they were going to be. That's where that Ace of Swords comes in. It's like, and it's a fast moving energy. It's like I've been trapped in this mindset for so long. And I've only had to be open about who I am and how I feel. And once I do that it's like almost the universe giving you the offer or the opportunity to be just naturally, unapologetically who you are, right? And once you do that, it's like a celebration. Like your spirit team is freaking out right now, like excited. They're like, look it, they're doing it. Virgo's doing it. They're really speaking their mind. It's like cutting out childishness. And maybe, like I said, there was an energy of like, I don't need to learn anything else. I know everything I need to know. And no, you're finding out, wait a minute, maybe there's more to a lot of the things that you deal with on a daily. Maybe there's more to it. And maybe also, you know, there was an energy of like, it's like knowing what to cut out and what to keep, what to get rid of and what to keep. It's like getting rid of the things that make you feel trapped. With that Eight of Swords, the devil. And then the Ace of Swords, it's like Ace of Swords tells me I'm figuring out what it is I need to get rid of. So I no longer feel trapped, which gives you the freedom to be the Fool, which is a person who is excited about a new adventure, excited about their next step. I just see, like, I'll have to show you this. Does this not tell you excited? That's excited. They're like running off into this new adventure. It's like I'm finally being released from that devil energy that has kept me trapped for so long. And now I'm kind of like able to enjoy something or start something new, right? Now, there is still an energy of you kind of holding yourself together. And I don't know how to put this in any other words but to say, and if you hear a bunch of crunching in the background, it's my dogs eating, and one's chewing on a bone, and they're just doing their thing. So that's what you're hearing. I feel like the King of Pentacles is someone who really keeps themselves together, kind of hold, like you see my hand, like I'm holding it like this. That's kind of what I feel like with this King of Pentacles. It's like I've had to hold myself together for so long, right? And then all of a sudden there's this energy of like freedom of love, or how do I want to explain that? It's like you felt locked up or locked away, or like you couldn't express yourself for so long. And then all of a sudden a moment comes along where you're like renewed. That's the only way I can put it to you, is like renewed. It's a renewed, it's like the letting go of the energy of being trapped, right? And now you're feeling freer to express yourself. But you express your heart. Now the Lover's card comes up. This could be a choice. This could be a choice this could be the choice of being open to that freedom. But this could also be a choice of, you know, getting into a relationship, or just relationship wise, what is going to work for you. Maybe you have felt like you've been in stagnation for a long time. I feel this energy of like being stagnant or stuck for a really long extended period of time, where it's almost like you're coming out of that. It's like, I feel like coming out. I'm coming out of being stagnant. I'm starting to see where I can go with things and what I can do. And I'm starting to have a freedom of my heart. I'm starting to feel freer with my heart, freer with my words. I'm starting to feel like I can be me. I'm starting to feel youthful. I'm starting to feel like I can just go forward with something and be okay with it, right? And with a quickness too, with this Chariot card, it's like success. It's like choosing to come out of a place of stagnation, and that coming out of that stagnation just skyrocket. It's just like, I don't even know how to, it's like if you were driving a race car, right? And you got the best engine, and I don't know much about race cars, but I'm just giving you an analogy. Like, you know, there was a time where you had no engine in that car, right? And all of a sudden you put this top dollar badass engine in this car, and all of a sudden you're racing forward. That's kind of how I feel about this. It's like finding out that you can be more open with the way you feel and the way you think and who you are. propels you into a whole new, not new direction, but it's almost like it illuminates the positive for you. I almost feel like there's a lot of energy of where, like, there's been a lot of negative speaking and negative, like, just negativity that's kind of fallen on you. And it's a heavy feeling, right? And this reading is the removal of that, or the lightness of that, or like the epiphany that things can be different. Maybe it's like seeing things in a different light and seeing that things can be amazing versus, you know, yeah, it's like you're coming out of, okay, so Four of Swords would usually mean going into a time of like healing. And it's like you're coming out of, with the reverse, it's you're coming out of that. It's like you're coming out with a quickness. It's like I've been in healing for a long time. I've been healing from a lot for a long time. And now I'm coming out of that energy and I'm working towards something new. Practical steps towards something that you desire. Because you have an idea of exactly where you want to go, but maybe you felt held back, right? And so here's this epiphany moment, this communication or this aha moment that pushes you in a direction where you start to feel more open, and maybe you start to let go of some of that negativity, because there is a lot of negativity, but it's like there's almost an energy of I'm letting go of that negativity. I've been healing for a long time. I'm coming out of it now, right? Page of Pentacles. I have an idea of what I want to do. I'm trying to make practical steps to make something work, to gain the most out of what I'm doing. With this Empress card, it could also be that either you are the Empress and you're gaining that, it's like you're stepping up into that energy, or could be somebody you're dealing with and that's who you want, where you're trying to get to. Like, I would like to be there, or I don't know how else to put that. But yeah, man, there's always that concern, right? That you could feel either, number one, that someone that you're dealing with has options, choices, other people that they could be dealing with. But there's also a sense of, it's like you're starting to get into your power zone, right? And I feel like you're starting to see who you really are as an individual, as a person. And then you're starting to realize that a lot of things there was a lot of illusions cast, right? Throughout your life, maybe even things you've learned over time. And it's almost like an energy of getting rid of or letting go of all of these things that you now know, because you're coming into an energy of knowing what is illusion and what is not. There's a strong energy of making a wish and knowing exactly what it is you're looking for or you're going for in your most powerful place. Now, with the Tower card, that's telling me that whatever this is a huge moment for you. This is an energy of like, you've been healing for so long, you're coming out of it now, right? You're looking at maybe practical measures to make yourself, you're learning how to gain or be prosperous, right? You're coming into your power, right? You're seeing illusions for what they are, and that's creating a Tower moment for you. And the reason why is because you're now seeing things clearly, right? So that Tower moment is you seeing things clearly and being able to make decisions that are different, or like that will be more beneficial to you. Now, you are coming also out of an energy of having been completely destroyed by people, by places, by things, but I get specifically by people, and there's a lot of overthinking on some of the shit that's gone on, right? There's a lot that's happened to you. And sometimes you may feel like, when is it my turn, right? But what I'm telling you in this reading, it's telling me now is your turn. This is you coming into your power, Virgo. This is you owning your power, right? With this Page of Pentacles, I just see like you becoming the powerful Virgo that you are, right? It's like you're seeing what you can be, and you're making steps, or you're taking steps to get to that place, right? You're getting into your power. You're seeing shit for what it really is. You're seeing through the fog. You're reading between the lines. You're understanding. And that creates a huge tower moment in your life because it changes everything. That means that you no longer have to worry about being destroyed. Like, you've gone through that already. And now you know how to avoid it because you can see what's illusion and what's not. But there's still an energy of you feeling like you don't have everything that you want or everything that you need. There's like something missing. I feel this energy of there's something missing that I really, yeah. And it could be just, it's funny because I say there's an energy of you feeling like something's missing. And then the Knight of Pentacles comes, and it is basically telling me that what you're missing is the fact that you are that person. You are the badass in your life, that you just don't see it. You've been holding on to old ideas that no longer serve you or do anything for you, right? Lots of fears, lots of things that keep you awake at night. Maybe keep it hard. It's a hard time to sleep. It's hard to sleep when you've got so much on your mind, you know? Maybe somebody you're missing. There's an energy of something, though, like you're no longer going to be missing that. It's like I want to say grabbing the bull by the horns. Like doing something about it. Excuse me. Or Queen of Pentacles. That is, and of course I get the hiccups now while I'm doing a reading. But it's like, okay, so the tower moment is you realizing that you no longer have to put up with the things you put up with before. You're seeing who you are, and you're finding your power, right? You're seeing that you're a badass all by yourself, and you no longer need to worry about some of that other shit. That's going to be a huge tower moment for you because it's going to change a lot for you. It's going to bring you into a powerful place in your own life. That's where you start being the person who makes the rules in your everyday life and whatever it is that you're dealing with, right? So here you are. Yes, I am that person, right? That is you being that person. You've come through a lot. This is like, I've been through it all, and bitch, I'm still here. I've been through it all, and I'm still here. But I feel like I'm missing something. I keep getting that energy. I feel like I'm missing something. It's like you're holding yourself back from something. There's an energy of holding back. It's almost like, I also get an energy of like being very independent on your own, like self-sufficient, right? And maybe somebody comes in and makes an offer or places something in your lap, and you're like, whoa. You want to kind of almost hit the pause, because with the pause, like, I need time to understand what's going on. This could also be an energy of you just simply holding yourself back from going for what you want because of all of these other energies that have played a major role in your life that have, it's funny that we have the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. I just noticed that. And I think we even have we do have the Page of Pentacles. Listen, this is you literally coming into your power, okay? I really want you to understand this as much as I can. I would like to say it so much. I want to tell you in any way that I can to make you understand this. This is you coming into your power. This is you coming through a lot of hard times. This is you finally finding balance. This is you coming through so much, but really going, it's like, and I love this because it's like, I see the chapter of your life, like the chapters of your life, right? Where you were the page, then you're the knight, then you're the queen, and then you're the king. And I see that, like how you've literally gone through the chapters of your life, and it's like you've been through so much. And there is an energy of like, can I trust this? Should I trust this? But there is balance here. There is something, there's a lot of balance, a lot of beauty in this energy, like a lot of growth. There's so much fucking growth here. You could be dealing with several other people. I see somebody who's older, a lot older than you would be. who maybe there could be things you want to say to this person, and maybe you just keep your mouth shut, or you don't say something, you hold yourself back, because it's like, it's almost like I've been through all this battle. I don't want to, like, yeah, I don't want to be abandoned. I don't want to be abandoned. Like, I've come so far, I don't want to be abandoned. There's also an energy of dealing with not only this older person, this emperor, but there's also an energy of another person who's very, like, harsh with their words. And King of Wands, I would usually not think of as harsh with their words. I would think of as just very impulsive, and somebody who just doesn't really give a shit what they have to burn down to get where they want to go. But it's like, this person that you're dealing with, people, because this is people. There's two people in particular that you're having to kind of like almost water yourself down for. Because if you don't, you feel that you will be thrown out into the cold, or like are abandoned by something. Which actually, for you, Virgo, wouldn't probably bother you that much, because you're a lone wolf as it is. You're kind of like the kind of person who, you're okay with being by yourself. You've done it for a long time. You trust you know you, and you understand that. So this could also speak to just you wanting to stay away from being impulsive. But I just feel like there's a couple of people here that you deal with that you just like kind of want to get away from. Number one, it's almost just this energy of I like my lone wolf status. I can trust me, and I prefer it that way. Because you're not trying to shake things up too much. But there's an energy of feeling like you don't let anyone in close enough, and that kind of makes you feel, there's just this sense of still being upset or sad over things that have happened in the past, or people that have left you behind, or the way that people speak to you, or just the way that people treat you, or whatever it is. There's this energy of like crying, I'm going to say this just how a lot of readers will say, crying over spilled milk, and that's not really what I mean, but I know that sounds weird. It's more like, maybe the energy here is, it's more like I trust myself as a lone wolf, because then I don't have to worry about this Five of Cups. Because there could be an energy of you just being fearful of having to be back in Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles. That's going to be a huge shakeup. That's going to be where everything changes for you. And it's like nervousness, scared, like how will I adapt, right? But you're not realizing how much you've grown, because I'm looking in this reading and I'm seeing someone who's gone from the Page to the King, you know, and it's like you've grown so much and you just don't see it. You don't realize how far you've come. You've done a lot. You've come a very long way, and you've grown a lot. And so you're not, this Five of Cups tells me that you're seeing the things you've done in the past and not realizing all of the beautiful things you do in the present, and that are just yet to come in the future, you know? I'm going to get a couple more and then we'll be done. Now, there could be an energy of someone who totally and completely screwed you over. Someone who, well, like, it's almost like one day they're here, the next day they're gone, right? And this is talking about having the wherewithal to just move on, to understand that this was a part of the process of you growing. And as much as it hurt, and I know it did, this was a part of the process, and it's okay. And it's worth it. The reason why we go through such hard things is because we're able to learn what we're willing to take and what we don't want to take and what we're not going to put up with. That's what all of this in the past was. So there's no need to close yourself off, because here's the one thing I see is that you are smart enough. If any sign is smart enough, you are smart enough to know when it's time to get up and go, okay? And you have that here. You have that intelligence. You have everything you've gone through has prepared you for so much. And there's no need to be upset about the things you've gone through, because they've only trained you for the next phase of your life. And the next phase of your life looks to me to be pretty fucking amazing. Like, walking away from all the bullshit from the past and just literally standing in your power. Standing in your power. Justice on that one, right? There's been a moment of how, like, almost like you've gone through a battle and you come out and you're just like shaking, you know, like shaking your head like, how the fuck, where the fuck did that come from? However, you made it. You walked through that shit. You went right through that shit. And you came out a powerhouse. That is what you are right now, Virgo, is a powerhouse. With this Justice card, this is what I get. This energy of this reading is this. I've come through so much. And I know exactly what to do to make sure that this shit doesn't happen to me again. I know what to see, what to look forward, or what to look for when the next people come into my life. But there's another energy of like needing to own the badass that you are. It's just that simple. It's like there's just an energy of maybe not realizing who you actually are as a person. And this is a definite need to see yourself for who you really are, which is awesome, right? A badass. So that is what I have for you, Virgo. I hope that you got something out of this reading. If you did, please drop a like. It is a completely free way to help the channel grow, and it's a nice thing to do, and I appreciate the shit out of it. Also, if you were led to subscribe, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. And if you were not led to subscribe, that's okay too. I'm just grateful that you were here for this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.